I have played this a little bit on the Xbox One, and I played it a little bit here. Never too far. I haven't even got past Act 2 in it or anything, but did a lot of YouTube searches, a lot of questions and stuff on it, so I am just going to play and talk, and I don't know if there's anything you guys jump on and want to see. Hopefully we can figure that out from there. Alright, so let's see. Oh, okay. You can see these are all my different characters. This technically right here was my first one on the right side there. He was a shadow character. Okay, nothing great. The one that I've liked the best so far was a witch I called Lightning Lass from the DC Comics. Obviously just nothing but lightning spells and stuff. There's a few things I've been doing and learning with her. But I am going to do the Marauder just to get it up. I want to check out a few skills with him. Everything that I have followed and read about from people that have played this game for a lot on the computer to the ps4 is pretty much saying your first character you're not going to like. You're not going to be good with or anything like that, because there's a passive skill tree on this that is a huge part of it. You do not gain skills or anything like that. Putting points into your character, stuff like that. You don't do that in this game. It is Diablo-like, but in order to get new skills, you get these things called gems. And if it's a blue gem, you got to put it in a blue socket. Green gems, green sockets. Red gems, red sockets. This is, you can see my character walking around right there, spinning now. That's the character inventory screen, skills, character sheet. It tells you your little stats and stuff, which, you know, I always like this stuff. I wish I got more into min-maxing on a lot of stuff, but I don't. This is the skill tree, and there's a lot to it. Like, I'll scroll all the way down that I possibly can. Now let's scroll all the way to the right, all the way to the top. Oh, there's still more to the right, sorry. More to the top. Still more to the top. Left. What the heck was that about? I mean, and there's all this stuff in the middle. Everything over here. So, needless to say, there's just a lot of stuff. And you can't fill it all in. There's no way. Oh, let's see. What?
Don, can Mom have her pens?
I don't have them.
They're in her top dresser drawer.
Okay, that would be that dresser out there. As far as I know, next to the TV, I saw them. So, this is something I got to look at for my lightning person. But anyways, alright, so let's talk.
Is it choice that carries you here, or is it fate? I see a need in you.
All these different things.
Don, it's in the dresser in your...
Where? Alright, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. There's always something going on here that wrecks this. Okay, so hopefully...
Still alive, are we?
Let's see. You press on in on the left stick, which is like your L3 button, and that's how you can compare to stuff. Resistances, I was always told, are extremely important in this game. Square will sell them. Okay. You can identify this stuff if you really want to. Like, I'm probably not going to waste a lot of my identification stuff on this. And this guy is just going to use a two-handed weapon. And then X, I'm going to sell that stuff. Let's go talk to the person with the exclamation point on her head. She trades in this one thing. You get to pick any of these. It really doesn't matter which one of these you pick, because they all kind of suck in my opinion. Causing them to take them on. This actually was a pretty cool skill, I gotta admit. So let's get that. I don't care about some of these stories. If you guys want to hear it, please let me know. Alright. Stashes will go from person to person.
Hello.
I didn't hit the right button there. Alright. I just put all these things in stashes just because it really... I don't need them. Oh, jeez, dogs are being annoying. So looking at the screen, if you see the gems and they're red or any item red, it means you can't use them. If they're another color, and if you want to see why you can't use them, like I'll do this one. If you look, 1, 2, 3, fourth line down, it says required level 12. My guy's only level 4, so that's why I can't use this. But molten shell I can use if I want, which I might as well just grab all the red gems that I can use, and I'll figure it out from there. I'm saying red because that's what I wanted to do with this group. Is my wizard uses mostly blue gems. This guy has blue. Let's see if I can find a good weapon. A lot of this stuff doesn't have the color gems I need, so. Alright, let's see if we can. Oh, this guy's got something to say. I gotta clear the cannibals, yeah. Medicine chest, yay. Alrighty, so ideally, my guy, let's see, did I go too far in the passive skill trees? Where, oh, I'm down there. Okay, so I started here. All I did was I increased max life and physical damage so far. Should have went possibly just armor. I was thinking about making my guy just an armored juggernaut, but that's the problem. You really gotta have an idea of what you want your character to be in this. I could do straight offense with melee fighting and stuff. That's what all this was. I definitely say if you're trying to figure out what you want to do before, look through your passive skill tree. Find a skill that kind of interests you and build your skills almost towards that. So I don't know what I want. Maybe I'll do something with the arson here. What's this? Buy the blade. That's kind of cool. War cries. somebody, I remember listening, which it makes sense, it says, try not to go ahead and stuff like this, the axe and swords and the blunt instrument with staves and maces, hold off on getting any of that stuff until you find one weapon, unless you already have one in your stash and you know that's what you're going to do, or you have something picked out, obviously. But hold off picking any of that stuff out until the end game, because you might have a good starting weapon and then it's going to suck and you'll end up getting something good and it just wrecks your whole build, and you cannot refund points very easily in this game. Now the other side of that is, like, for example, shields. If you know you plan on using a shield no matter what, like, obviously this is 40% increased defense while equipped with a shield. That's huge. I mean, that's just absolutely mammoth in my opinion. A 40% increase. And I'm pretty sure it just... defenses are armor, evasion rate, and energy shield, so it affects all of those three. So I like that. I think that's what I'm going to go with in this, is an armor build. So with that being said, there's 1, 2, 3 points that I invested I already don't like, because I don't need this stuff. I would want this stuff here. Increased armor, and life regeneration. So if I did armor, life regeneration, I think that is what this build is going to be about. Is, yeah. And then, well, that's could be useful. That's huge too. I like that too. Stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So with that being said, let's go back to the stash. And I do have stuff in here. I just got to figure out where. See, like this grants passive skill refunds. Let's take them. That gives me 2. I don't know if I have any more. Oh, looking around. I think that's kind of cool. Upgrades a normal weapon, okay. I like that stuff, but at the same time, I'm always afraid to use it myself, because I'm like, oh, I'll wait until I get a good weapon. Well, by the time I get a good weapon, it's almost pointless for me to use it. So, I'm going to be using like that. Can't wait to use that. Increase your armor, okay. So, with that being said, I'm going to have to use this. And use 2 of those. That gives me 2 refund points. It sucks that I'm doing that already. Let's see. There is L3, no. Zoom out. Right here I am. This just shows you also how big the scope of this passive tree is. I mean, that's just huge. But anyways, let's get down here and refund some points on this stuff. So refund. Apply those changes. And I want armor. Not sure. Armor, which, let's see, 6 and 16. So before I do that, then I can take it off. Let's look at character. Armor right now is at 52. Let's just say that's, well, that's what it says. And now let's equip this, locate it. Now my armor went from 52 to 63, and it should be fairly high through the whole thing. That is the idea. So now I gotta go and find actually some weapons worth buying in shields. Like, unfortunately, I can see this guy doesn't have any shields for me because I need to be a higher level, but that's alright. Okay. I need a one-handed weapon that will work. I don't care what. As of right now, it's more of what colors are in it. Like this has 2 red corroded blade, and they are synced, which you can see the little line in between them. So that is something I do want. And then since I have a one-handed blade, I saw this shield here. I would like to find a better shield and some better armor. Ooh, like this armor. 27 energy shield, which I was trying to stay away from energy shield, but so be it. I can use that if I wanted to, but I'm gonna save my points. Well, keep it like that gives me 3. Yeah, I got scrolls I can waste. Boots would be ideal to find a good pair of boots, which unfortunately none of these boots are color oriented, which there is a gem that can change the colors in that. If you have them, by all means use them how you want, but me right now I don't have a lot I can do. So let's equip you. Now I gotta get my sockets out. These are also the skills, so we'll unsocket him, okay, now cancel that. This was Molten Strike, Ancestral Call, Ground Slam, Smite. Okay, I'm gonna socket Ground Slam, and we will put in a chance to bleed, and yeah, I think you can see off to your left of the thing, it tells you what skills it goes good with. This will work with this, and hopefully so won't this. Oh, it does not work with that, but it does work with heavy strikes. So with that being said, I can now do %60 of physical damage is converted. Put that in there. Smite arm. Heavy strike and molten strike, well, not molten shell. Let's see, and that was molten shell. Where's molten strike? Right there. Dang it. So if I pick that up, put you here, put you here. That should have worked. And then smite, can I put anywhere? Not yet. So smite, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to store.
Welcome.
Talk to this guy. Let's sell these things that I'm not using. You and you. Accept the trade. Oh, that's kind of cool. Since I don't have a shield, he's walking like that. Alright. You can see off to the right the